Okay, so while you're figuring that out, I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. As I mentioned before, I'm kind of sick, so I'm just gonna keep my camera off because I look like a train ran over me, and it's exactly how I feel. So yeah, I apologize ahead of time if I sneeze or cough. It's gonna sound really bad. I promise I'm okay. All right, so the first question is a specific percent question that somebody gave me, and then another person asked for like general percent problems. So I kind of gathered a little bit of everywhere. So in this first one, it says 44 is 80% of what number? So when you're working with percents, really what you're going to need the most is the percent proportion. That's always going to be your best friend when you're working with percents. It's always going to be the best strategy. So the percent proportion, it looks like this. It's the one that says part over whole is equal to percent over 100. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, it's similar to that.
So the whole is always going to be like your original value, your full value. The part is obviously the portion of that. And then on the other side, the percent is pretty self-explanatory, and the 100 always goes there. So in this problem, 44 is 80% of what number? 44 is not the whole. 44 is like the portion, the part. How do I know it's the part? Because they're telling me that 44 is 80% of some number. If 44 were to be the whole, then 44 would be the 100%. So that tells me that this is going to be the part. Obviously, this is the percent, and we're looking for the whole. That's not how you spell whole. So now we're just going to use our percent proportion. So we're going to have 44 over, we don't know, equals to 80 over 100. And to solve a proportion, all you need to do is cross multiply and divide. So we're going to cross multiply here and then divide our answer by 80. So the number is going to equal to 44 times 100 divided by 80, which is going to be 4,400 divided by 80. This 0 and this 0 goes away. So you're left with 440 divided by 8. 8 fits into 44 5 times, giving you 40. It's going to be 4. Bring down the 0. That's going to be 5 once again. So your final answer ends up being 55. So 44 is 80% of 55. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
God bless you.
Thank you. All right. So again, when you're working with percents, that proportion is always going to be like the best strategy to solve it. All right. In the next one, again, still working with percents, it says that there are 30 red marbles and 45 blue marbles in a jar with 200 marbles. What percent of the marbles are red? So again, we're going to use the same proportion. Part over the whole equals percent over 100. Now, in this question, we're looking for the percent. So this is the part that we're looking for. So we need to figure out what's the part and what's the whole. The whole is going to be the total number of marbles in the bag or in the jar, which in this case is 200. So that's your whole. And we're focusing on the red marbles. So that's going to be your part. So this is what your proportion would look like. You're going to have 30 over 200 equals to the percent that we don't know over 100. Once again, to solve a proportion, we cross multiply and divide. So the percent is going to equal 30 times 100, everything divided by 200. Okay, if at any point I'm going too fast, please let me know. So 30 times 100 is going to equal to 3,000? Yes. Over 200. 0 goes away, 0 goes away. And you're left with 30 divided by 2, which is 15%. So 15% of the marbles inside the jar are red. Okay. Any questions? Anything that is confusing that you don't understand that you need me to go back to?